If you're not planning to sleep tonight, this is the video for you. What I'm about to share is one of the most infamous, most disturbing cases ever investigated by Ed and Lorraine Warren. What case is it? The Smurl family haunting. This is literally a haunting that you see in a horror movie. I mean, hence like the Conjuring Last Rites coming out. You know, obviously this is the Conjuring Last Rites is based off of this case, of course. So the Smurl family, they moved into this house in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. It was Jack and Janet Smurl, along with their daughters and Jack's parents.
When did you purchase this home, and how soon after purchasing this home did you move in?
We moved in here in October.
Yes.
Of 73.
This case isn't just, oh my God, I feel something. I hear knocking, I hear banging, even though they did hear that in the beginning. I'm talking levitation, being thrown across the room, physical attacks, sexual assault, the family dog being picked up by an invisible force and thrown against the wall, the horrible odors, doors slamming, scratches on the walls, drawers, appliances moving on their own, shadowy black figures. Janet's first occurrence happened in the kitchen. The ceiling light came crashing down on the kitchen table. This was also a half hour before they all went to church. Now, the next day, Janet was down in the basement doing laundry. She was about to come up the stairs when she heard a female voice calling her name. She got to the top of the stairs and no one was there. She was alone in the house. Now, they always locked the doors whenever they were leaving the house, but one day when Janet left the house, she came back and the front door was wide open. This happened numerous times. They would leave their dog outside to avoid what was happening inside the house. They'd come home and the dog would be in the house. There's no way he would have been able to get in because the doors were all locked. One night, Jack and Janet were laying in bed when they heard their dog howling in a really creepy way. But their dog wasn't howling. He was fast asleep as the howling was still going on and coming from the dog. Janet experienced so much. She has been pulled out of bed. She's been hit. She would often hear a female voice calling her, just like when she was down in the basement. She would hear whistling, humming. Things would often go missing. Whenever they heard knocks in the house, it would always happen in threes. 3 knocks on the front door, 3 on the back doors, 3 knocks on the walls upstairs. Jack's mom would often see a small black animal running around, but she couldn't see the tail or the face. One of Jack's first experiences was when he was in bed and felt a hand touching his shoulder. Jack has a medical alert bracelet that he never took off unless he would take a shower. Now, one time when Jack was taking a shower, he heard a sound. He went to go check to see what it was, and when he came back, his bracelet was missing. Now, one time when Jack's aunt was staying over with his mom, they swear they heard Jack and Janet having the craziest argument using such foul language, but it wasn't them. They never had an argument. That is what this family is claiming that they went through.
How long were you in this home with your family before you became aware of the fact that things of a paranormal nature were occurring?
Approximately 1 year ago.
1 year ago, in 1985,
Yes.
you became aware that something paranormal was taking place. What preceded it? What do you feel might have triggered it? Was there any Ouija boards that were played with in this home? Was any of the children involved in any way with drug traffic? Or there seances held in the home?
Not to our knowledge.
They tried absolutely everything to get rid of whatever it was in this house. They were praying, they called on the church. Everyone thought that they were crazy. And of course, they eventually got Ed and Lorraine Warren involved.
These demonologists from Connecticut were. This pair tried to rid evil spirits with the presence of God. After a night in the Smurl home, their reaction?
It's very powerful. It's invisible. I don't care if you want to call it a devil or a ghost or a demon. There's something in this home which has the intelligence to inflict physical and psychological harm upon this family.
Lorraine noticed a dark entity in this home almost immediately. She told Jack and Janet that there's 4 spirits in this house, and one of them is a demon. This demon was so powerful. Jack claims that he was sexually assaulted by a female entity who was the demon. Ed and Lorraine conducted numerous investigations in this house. They brought in priests for exorcisms. The Smurl family felt crazy. So many journalists were showing up to their door outside of their house. They were never left alone. They got so much media attention, but a lot of people thought it was a hoax. A lot of them thought they were lying. Maybe they're, drinking. They're using drugs. A lot of people thought, maybe they're having an episode. Maybe it's a hallucination. It's psychological. They're not well. They need to be evaluated. So what do you think? Do you think this was all a hoax? Do you think they were telling the truth? My argument though is back in the day, if they truly were just getting media attention, for what? Back then, the paranormal isn't what it is today. Everybody loves the paranormal. Well, not everybody, but majority of people have had an experience. We're very open these days, sharing our personal paranormal experiences on YouTube, for instance, There's paranormal shows, there's everything. Ed and Lorraine were demonologists, so immediately people just thought, okay, they're Fruit Loops. They're insane. I don't believe that though. Y'all already know. I don't have to explain myself on here. I believe in all of this, obviously. I've had my own experiences, obviously. I've seen things. I've heard things. I've felt things, I highly doubt they would want that much attention about this. What were they getting out of it? They weren't getting paid anything or, and it just came out of nowhere. What was their motive? So let me know what you think. Do you think it's a hoax? Do you think it's real? Are you excited for the Conjuring last rites? Guys, I cannot freaking wait. But I'm sad that it's ending because I love Patrick Wilson. And I love Vera. It's gonna be sad. I might cry in the theater, actually. It's like when Harry Potter ended. Honestly, that's how I feel. It's like when the last Harry Potter came out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world in the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. #team Brady44. #Barretto Runs. Hey. And I will see you. Did you hear my neck crack? Woo. Damn. I swear I'm not possessed. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.